Okay friends, today is recycling day. This is a mistake. No foil. Foil does not go in there. Goes over to the trash. Plastic cover for our Intex pool. You know, it's already kind of janked up with some dirt and whatever. And I'm thinking, why not just toss this in recycling? You know? Makes sense, right? But when you dig deeper, it's number 4. And she said, do not put that in there. There's something that around here people like to drink from aluminum containers, you know. Crack a cold one, and then when you're done drinking it, it's empty, you want to put it in the recycling. And everyone always wants to crush the aluminum can. Well, there's a male person, all right? Do not crush the aluminum can because they get more value when it's not crushed. Now this is full, so definitely not gonna put it in here. This cardboard is technically too large to put in here. Still has some good stuff in there, but we don't want to eat that. Out of the bag. Does that go in here? I don't know. So I'll have to call and find out. There's a lot of things that I don't know what goes in here. So I got a bunch of recyclables here, which I think are recyclables, but they might not be. So I called our pickup to find out what is recyclable, what is not. And they sent me to this other site to find out clarity. And here's what I learned today. A water bottle, when you recycle it, you got to put the cap on. All right? You don't just throw the caps away, you want the cap on. And I'm going to do that. Time to recycle it. Put it in our kitchen recycling thing. But I discovered this is a mistake because we're using a plastic bag, and he said don't put it in a bag. You don't want the stuff in a bag, you want it out of the bag. That's got to be fixed. And then also started looking at the bottom, and the bottom, everyone kind of knows this already, but the bottom will tell you. Well, from what I was told, you know, number 1 and number 2 is what they recycle. But when you're dealing with oil containers, she said put it in the regular trash because it has to be clean. All right. So this is a number 2. HDPE, which is high density polyethylene. It's a form of plastic. All right, this is recyclable, but now I don't know about this packaging stuff. I figure maybe so I rip off this. Whoa, bee! Darn! And that's why I got the ultimate bee smacker here. There's a wasp. Yep, I'm mildly allergic to them. That's why I got my own anti-wasp spray here. All right, back to this. So do I take the packaging off so it's just this, and throw this is paper in here? I kind of don't know, but it's paper, so I would assume it goes in there. So that's an example of like really not knowing what goes into recycling. But number 2, this is clean. This will go in there. And then of course this one is number 2, but it should be empty, and the cap needs to stay on. All right. And then, of course, the oil jugs that goes in regular trash. And now the other question is, because I got a bunch of sheet plastic. It's number 4. Now it's LDPE. I don't know what LDPE stands for. Maybe it's low density polyethylene, just because H stands for high density. This is not recyclable, but the cardboard is. Oops. Now look, there's already a mistake in here. And I'll show you what the mistake is. See? I went around the area and picked up this plastic cup. And I thought this plastic cup is recyclable. But it's not. So I gotta fish that out of here. Get the plastic cup out. This actually says number 6. Yeah, number 6. Polystyrene. PS, is that what that stands for? So this is not recyclable. Let's find out if we're doing the right thing in our recycling. We're supposed to get rid of the bag, alright? Keep the cap on, goes in there. This goes in there. This cap is on. That's number 1. She said 1 and 2. Alright. Magazines going here? I don't know. The point is, before you put it in recycling, make sure you know it's supposed to go into the recycling. Otherwise, it makes more work for the people that are actually sorting this out. And then you're just basically dumping trash in what should be a recycling bin. That's how you just get more clarity on what goes in your recycling bin. Is you got to do a little bit of work researching. Call them up, talk to Morgan, real cool. She just gave me some info, and then she directed me to the website of where they take this recycling. They take it to the Outagami Recycling in Outagami. And I want to give a special thank you to Marissa McCabbage at the Outagami Recycling Center for giving me certain things that are important when it comes to recycling. All right, and this is what she said. This is not called wish cycling, so that means just don't throw it in there thinking it's recyclable to have someone else sort it out. All right, because it doesn't work that way. Save the environment, right? Recycle.